Hey, you guys, let's do a mic check on this one. I don't know if I got this right. So as you guys come on into the live, let me know whether or not you can hear me as you come on into this live. So those of you that are new to me, say hi, hello, hey, all that awesome stuff so that I can see who's on. So once again, if you're joining me, make sure, let me know whether or not you can hear me, because I'm still trying to figure out perfect. I was still trying to figure out what my issue was with StreamYard. So someone can hear me. So I'm going to keep it moving as if everybody can hear me. So those of you guys that are new to me, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Beverly Walthour. I am a business strategist specifically for Christian female coaches who want to create more income and more impact without compromising your Christian values. I'm also a TV and radio show host. So we film and record the TV and radio show here in Atlanta, GA. And so, you guys, thank you so much for coming on in. Thank you so much for coming on in to this live. And so I wanted to do this particular live, have this conversation with you guys. And so those of you that are part of the 7 days of massive action challenge, congratulations. For those of you who have joined my free challenge, it is free to join. There's no signups, there's no opt-ins. You just join the Facebook group. There's a post that goes out, a check-in post. So we checked in this morning. So right now we are shooting for over $100,000. I lost track. We'll say $115,000 right now that we're shooting for in the next 7 days. Boom. So it's a post that goes out in the morning where you guys check in. Let me know what your revenue goal is for the next 7 days, and then what's your action steps for today? Like, what actions are you taking? I call them daily revenue generating activities. What are you doing today to help you move towards your revenue goal? And so those of you that have participated, you dropped it in there. I'm going to go live for that at about 8 o'clock Eastern time to kind of celebrate, see what was going on, see what happened today, all of that good stuff. So those of you that are participating in that challenge, kudos to you. We have kicked off. It's been absolutely amazing so far. But what I wanted to do on this particular live, I wanted to talk to you guys. So those of you, if you follow me, you know I am all about showing receipts. So me as a business strategist, right? So I'm a multi-six-figure business strategist. But the thing is, this is anyone that's a business coach or sales coach. If they're only talking about the money that they're generating in their business, but they're not talking about what their clients are doing, there's a disconnect there. There's a disconnect. So for me, I love to show receipts of what's going on with my clients for 2 reasons. One, because I want you guys to see that it's not just me making the money and my clients are not making the money. Like, I want you guys to see that I show my clients what to do to create more income and more impact in their coaching business. So that's one reason, because like I said, it doesn't make sense for me to be a business coach and I'm the only one making money in the business. That's one. And then 2, I want you guys to see the possibilities, because I deal with Christian coaches and my coaches are all of there are different types of coaches, because some people have this misconception that you can only make money in the online space as a coach by showing other people how to make money. And that's not true. That is not true. So I like to show you guys the different types of coaches and all that stuff like that, so you can see it doesn't matter what type of coach you are. It matters whether or not you're in alignment with what it is that God is telling you to do. Awesome. Okay, cool, Doc. Okay, I'll put you on there. So Doc, there's a post in the group. I'm going to tag you in so you can put that information there, and then we're going to add you to the count and to make sure you're tagged and all that awesome stuff. I'm glad you are joining us, Doc. Thank you. And so you guys, even this past weekend, so it is so funny. My clients are funny. So I don't work on the weekends, but if they post stuff, like I may go in the group and kind of check in and see what they're doing, but I usually don't respond or anything like that, because I really try to respect my boundaries of not working on the weekends. I really, really try. And so even yeah, so Donna said, if you're just starting out, can you start? Yeah, so Donna, my people, like literally for this challenge, there are people who are going from $1,000 on up. So yep, and here we go. Yep, cool. And Doc said that's what she's gonna go. Her goal is gonna be 1,000. Boom. So yeah, Donna, it's all dependent upon you. And so you just want to make sure that you set a goal that stretches you. Like, you want it to stretch you. You do want it to stretch you, that type of thing. But it's dependent upon what's going on in your business. But literally, there are people I've seen from $1,000. I think the highest I've seen so far is 12,000. I think that's the most that someone is going for in a week. But once again, it depends upon. No, actually, I think it's 15,000 because she has a $7,500 program. But once again, it depends on where you are in your business. So hey, you guys. So yeah. So those of you, if you are interested in the challenge, yes, yes, yes. So if you're a part of the Facebook group. So if you're a part of my Facebook group, Highly Successful Christian Female Coaches and Consultants, if you're a part of the group, it's the very first post. Like when you go into the group, it's the announcements. It's in the announcement section. So time you go in the group, that post that you see there, that is the post that's talking about the challenge. So just go in there, let us know what your revenue goal is and what you plan on doing. You still have time today. What you plan on doing today to be able to move you toward that goal. So yeah, if you are a part of the Facebook group, just go into the group. There we go. Go into the group. There's a post there. Time you go into the group, just put in what you want to do. Make sure you put it in there, and then I'll make sure that you're tagged in the group. Here we go. I'm just saying, Donna. I'm just saying. Hey, look. I'm just saying. Look. Whichever way you want to go. If you were thinking 500, I would stretch you, Donna, to say 1,000. If you were thinking 500, I would stretch you to say 1,000 because once again, that's going to stretch you. It's going to pull you outside your comfort zone. It's going to cause you to get a little bit more creative. And I told people who signed up for the challenge, sit down with God, like sit down with your journal and God and the Holy Spirit and say, hey, this is your business. This is your business. Because if it was up to me, I wouldn't be doing this, God. And let them know, hey, this is how much we're looking to generate in the next 7 days. This is the program that I want to promote. This is the number of people that I want to get in there. Yes. All right, Donna. Yes. I love it. So you guys, like I said, go ahead. Go to the Facebook group, Highly Successful Christian Female Coaches. Time you get in there is going to be the post that's in the announcement. So it should be the very first post that you see when you go in there. Just drop in there your revenue goal and what you plan on doing. Hey, Leslie. Hey. And so you guys, like I said, so if you are a part of the challenge, I'm going to go live at 8 to kind of celebrate, see what's going on, that type of thing. So that live is going to be at 8 o'clock this evening. But once again, if you want to participate, definitely make sure that you hop on that post so I can see what's going on. Yes. I'm telling you, Doc, because we sit here like, God, look, if it was, like I said, if it was left up to us, we would not be doing what we're doing right now. And so, that type of thing. Yes. And so you guys, yeah, I switched it up, Leslie. So I switched it up. It's going to be 8 because I'll probably be asleep at 9. So I've been in the bed so early. So yeah, it's going to be at 8 o'clock. It's going to be at 8 o'clock. Yes. Instead of 9, because I don't even know if I'm going to make it to 9 o'clock. But yeah, so you guys, I wanted to talk to you guys. Because like I said, over the weekend, my clients were sharing, like one client, she closed $5,000 sale. Another one did a $6,000 sale. I was talking to a client today and she was just casually like, yeah, I did an $8,000 workshop. So we're just going to casually say that you closed an $8,000 workshop. We're just going to casually just, act like I didn't just hear what you just said, that type of thing. And so you guys, I wanted to have this conversation with you guys to kind of talk to you guys about what my clients are doing to close this $3,000, $5,000, $6,000, $8,000 in sales, that type. Yeah, she just casually mentioned, I'm like, okay, for a one-day workshop. Did you hear what I said? A one-day workshop, they're going to fly you out and everything. Did you hear what I said? And she just casually dropped. I said, boy, we're not going to make it seem like you didn't just say what you just said. That type of Kevin Hart thing, we're not going to do that. And so, you guys, these are a couple of things that I really want you to make sure that you're thinking about. And even and it all goes into this challenge that we're doing. And so these are some things that they're doing. They're literally getting laser focused. So just like I said, okay, guy, this is your business. This is how much revenue I'm looking to generate. This is the program that I'm looking to get people in. This is the number of people that I want to get in, that type of thing. This is what I'm looking to do. Like literally sit down and have that conversation. So get laser focused on what your goal is. Get laser focused. What is that program? What is that offer that you want to fill? What is it? Because remember, when you get someone into a program like that, what you are doing, that's the impact. So how do you want to impact these people that God has called you to serve? What are you going to do to impact your people? What are you going to do to impact your people? And so once again, we're going to create the impact through our offers. We're going to create the impact through our offers. So that's why I'm saying sit down. I have my little book. I call it my, I have a little notebook that I have, and it's what I call my God-led client. So this right here, I'll write in a pencil. I'm like, okay, God, these are the people that I want to work with. Like I'll write it out in pencil, the people that I want to work with, you know, whatever the program is. And then as those people come in, I'll erase their name from pencil and write it in ink as I actually sign the people. So some of them are the actual people that I had written in pencil, and then some of them are new people. Because once again, like I said, I'm having this conversation with God. Once again, I feel like these are the people that he wants me to impact with this program, that type of thing. So you guys be really intentional. So that's one of the things that my clients are doing. They're being really intentional about what it is that they want to offer. They're being really intentional about, this is the next thing, having conversations. So Doc said a little bit earlier, she said that she was having a conversation with someone in Messenger. Like this type of thing right here, you guys do not be afraid to have conversations with people. I'm telling you, that's one of the fastest paths to cash, is to have conversations with people. And so with these conversations, what you want to do first, especially if this person is new to you, like if you already know the person, you know, ask them questions still. You want to ask them questions to kind of see what's going on with them. Where are they in their life, their business, their relationship, their health, their career, you know, whichever way that you support your clientele. Ask them questions. It's not just you, somebody sending you a friend request and you hop in Messenger and say, hey, Leslie, thank you so much for being my friend. Hey, I have this 12-week program and I think this would be, don't do that. Because the thing is, you don't know if they have the problem that you solve. So you want to ask them a series of questions to see whether or not they have the problem that you solve. So when I talk to my clients about utilizing Messenger, that's one of the things we ask them questions. So if you scroll on my personal page, I don't know if I put it in the group, but if you scroll on my personal page, you'll see that one of my clients was saying, one of the screenshots that I had, one of my clients was saying, yeah, I use that strategy that Bev was talking to us about Messenger. And so once again, it's about you having a conversation in there to ask them questions to kind of see where they are. Once again, to see whether or not they have the problem that you solve. So do not be afraid to get in Messenger and to ask questions. And so I always say, one of my clients the other day, I was talking to her. And so she was like, you know, I'm hesitant about using Messenger. And that's always a red flag for me because I want to know why. Like there's a reason why. Like if you know, to send out an email, like if there's something that you, like if there's a speaking opportunity that you want to be a part of and you're afraid to send the email, there's a reason why. If going live, so whether or not it's a live video or live audio, just depending upon which platform you're on, if that's something, all the social media platforms are pushing that right now, but you're hesitant to do that. There's a reason why. We need to get to the root of what's going on. And so when she said that she was hesitant to use Messenger, so I asked her why. And so she said, because I don't want people to say, to tell me to stop bothering them, is what she said. She said, I don't want someone to tell me to stop bothering them. And so I said, well, did everyone ever say that to you? Like when you send them a messenger, did they ever say to stop bothering you? And she was like, no. So ding, 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 ding. That's another red flag to me as a coach. I'm like, okay, so they didn't say it. So then I asked her, I said, okay, so no one ever business-wise said that to you. I said, but who in your life has told you to stop bothering them? Because now one thing that I have learned as a business strategist, is usually if my clients are not taking the type of action that they desire, more than likely it's something going on in life. There's a life piece. There's something going on, something that happened, and I need to get to the root of that, help them to we got to dig through that. We have to dig through that thing to get to the root of that part right there. And so when I asked her that, I said, hey, so who in your life said to you for you to stop bothering them? And then that's when she opened up and said her mom used to say that to her. And that was the part. It was that. And then when she first started her career, so it was two things that happened. They didn't have anything to do with her business. They didn't have anything to do with her business, but it was impacting her business 20 plus years later. 20 plus years later. And so for a lot of us, if there's some inaction going on in your business, and there we go. We got to get to the root of that, heal that hurt so that we're able to then get to it. So I asked her a series of questions to walk her through my process. And when she was like, I never would have thought about that. So being able to get to the root and see what's going on. So like I said, you guys, if there's something and that you're having a resistance to doing something in your business, it could be emailing your list, Well, babe, I don't want to send too many emails because I don't want to get on their nerves. But you do know at the bottom of your email, there's a little button down there that says unsubscribe, right? How many of you guys are on email lists from companies and they send multiple emails? I'm on New York and Company. I'm on their email list. I promise you I get an email from them at least 2 or 3 times a day. I don't cuss New York and Company out. I opted in to be on their email list, right? And every time when I scroll down at the bottom, I see that little blue unsubscribe button. It's the same thing for your business. If that annoys them and that frustrates them and that gets on their nerves, they can click on that little button and unsubscribe. So once again, there's some fear of rejection there that we need to get to the root of. So you guys, I'm telling you, one, get laser focused on what it is that you want to offer your people. Know your numbers. Once again, what's the price point? What's the investment level for that program? How many people do you want to get in that program? What's your revenue goal? That type of thing. Know your numbers. And then, like I said, that next thing, what are you doing each day in your business? What I call my daily revenue generating activities. What are you doing each day in your business to move you toward that goal? And one of the powerful pieces, and I mentioned Messenger because Doc said that a little bit earlier. Doc said, she was in Messenger a little bit earlier. So that's what made me highlight Messenger. Messenger is a very powerful feature. And didn't Leslie say that Messenger was her middle name? You guys, I'm telling you, Messenger is very powerful. It is a very powerful tool, but you have to make sure that you're leveraging it correctly. You're not just sending somebody a friend request and then hopping in Messenger and telling them to sign up for your 12-week program. That is not how you do it. That is not how you do it. And Donna, that's the thing. Like, we'll make up these stories. I don't want to seem salesy, spammy, or scammy. No one has ever said that to you. So where is that coming from? And you guys know me. I'm like, did God call you that? So if that's not coming from God, whose voice are you listening to? And why are you listening to that voice? Where is it coming from? Because just imagine what the enemy, think about what we do as a coach. Does the enemy want us out here helping people to get their businesses together, to get their health in point, to get their mental well-being in point, to get their relationships in point, to make sure that they're healthy and happy at their career, making sure they have powerful and amazing relationships with their children? Is that what the enemy wants? So the longer he can keep you in your head and overthinking, or over there in the corner on your website trying to make sure, do I have the period and the comma in the right spot, or over there in Canva, did I center this correctly? As long as he has you over there doing busy work, then that means you are not doing the work that God sent you to do out here in the marketplace. Think about that. So which one of those voices are you going to listen to? That's the question we have to keep in mind, especially as believers in business. We have to keep that in mind. Whose voice are you going to listen to? There are literally people out there right now while you guys are listening to this live. They are crying out to God, asking for a solution to the problem. So the very problem that you help people solve, the one that is so easy for you to do for people, they are literally crying out for it. And you're over there worried about, do I have this comment in the right spot? Did I use the right shade of purple on my website? Yeah, Donna, and this right here, you guys, this fear of rejection, it stems from somewhere. It stems from somewhere. And once again, getting to the root of it makes a huge difference. Hey, Teresa, how you feeling? How are you feeling? Tell me I'm lying, though, Leslie. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. So you guys, once again, get laser focused. Sit down with your numbers. How many people do you want in? Which program do you want them in there? At what price point? Keeping your revenue goal in mind. Teresa, take care of yourself, girl. Take care of you and the babies. Take care of you and the babies. And then, like I said, have conversations with people. You can't just put a post out on social media and think that that's going to be enough. Once again, if all it took was for you to put one post out there on social media to hit 6 figures, multi-6 figures, 7 figures, wouldn't everybody have a multi-7 figure business? If it all it took me is just one post or 2 posts or even 5 posts. Leslie, thank you for tagging all the people. You see what I'm saying? It takes more to it than that. You have to have a strategy. And some of you guys, your strategy is just, I'm just going to post. That's not a strategy. I'm just going to send an email. That is not a strategy. That is not a strategy. That's not a strategy. You need to have a game plan and then work your game plan. How are you working your game plan? How are you working your game plan? So, like I said, have conversations with people in Messenger. And you guys, these conversations, it should be ongoing because it's a way for you to build relationships. So my clients, they get a script when someone joins their Facebook group. They get a script on what to say to those people. Somebody send them a friend request. They get a script on what to say to those people. Like, there should be things you should be doing, conversations you should be having with people on a daily basis. What are those conversations that you're having with people? Because this is my thing, especially when it comes to social media. If they are not a friend, a old coworker, or current coworker, if you're still working, if they're not somebody from high school, a family member, why are they connected to me? I need to know what you want. So I don't go in Messenger and say, what do you want? But I need to know why you're connected to me on social media if I don't have some type of relationship with you already. Either it's something that you want from me, or there's something that you want me to do with you. So you see what I'm saying? Either they want my services or they want me to implement their services. It's one or the other. And I need to figure out which one it is. And so that's this thing when it comes to social media. I need to know why we're connected. And there's ways for you to have that conversation and figure that thing out. And like I said, it could be an everyday, once again, you can make it a point. I'm going to connect with 5 people a day on my social media. That's not too taxing. It's not too tiring. But for some of you guys, you're doing all this just random stuff that's causing you to be burnt out because you don't have a strategy. You don't have a game plan. You're just doing stuff. One of the clients that I mentioned, she's killing it over there on Clubhouse. She's over there on Clubhouse. She's killing it. She was like, Bev, I know you tell us to go live. I just say go live. She said, but over there, all you need is your voice. I'm like, hey, but you're live over there. Whatever you do, go on and do what you do. I don't care if you're on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Clubhouse. I don't care. I don't care which one it is, but she's killing it over there. She just closed a $6,000 contract over there on LinkedIn, and she's working on another one. So she can't report that one yet because she hadn't closed that one yet. So that's not official yet. But you guys, I'm telling you. So once again, you find your groove, you find your spot, you find your community, build your community. While you're building your community, if you don't have engagement yourself, tap into other people's audiences. Once again, so for instance, if you're on Clubhouse, get your behind up there on people's stages. Then I don't want to do a club. You don't have to do a club. If you don't want to do your own group on Facebook, that's fine. But that means you have to utilize other people's Facebook groups, other people's audiences, doing speaking engagements. Right now, everybody and their mama is doing a summit. Everybody and their mama. Get on someone's summit. Offer your freebie so that way those people get on your email list. That type of thing, but tapping into other people's audiences, that's a powerful thing to do. But you want to leverage those things. Once again, do you have a strategy? I love that. Donna said she started her club last week. I got on Clubhouse in March. I was probably on there for about a solid month and then got off. I need to get back on there. Because Clubhouse has that different vibe. It doesn't matter what I look like. All I need is my voice. As long as I have a voice, then I'm good over there on Clubhouse. Like I said, you already have those different clubs over there. You can hop on someone else's stage, give your 2 cents. When they say, hey, do you have something you want to offer? Quit just sitting in the audience and sucking up to space. Stand up as an expert. Stand up as an expert over there. Raise your hand, get up on the stage, give your intro, and give your 2 cents. Now you're on the stage, people are checking out your bios. Now they have the opportunity for them to actually message you over there in the app. So they don't have to go on Twitter or Instagram to message you. They already have it there. I'm gonna come on back. Because like I said, it's not on my phone. I refuse to put Clubhouse on my phone because when it first came out, it was Apple. I don't have an app. I have an iPad. So it's on my iPad. But I'm like, look. But you guys leverage those. So what are you leveraging? So like I said, if you don't have an active and engaged community, you're going to have to tap into someone else's. So what are you doing? And then you guys, mindset, the last thing, mindset. You have to know that you deserve to be paid for what it is that you do. You have to know and understand that. That is a mindset thing. I was on a training today. so with Tarkessa. And so she was like, hey, let's just do a simple, how much do you make a week in your business? She said, let's just do a simple little act. She just broke it down, made it simple. So say, for instance, you have a program. So say, for instance, you have a $2,000 program that you're offering for 12 weeks, right? 12-week program, $2,000. You meet with them once a week. So she's just said, just take the $2,000 and divide it by 12. So y'all know my little blue and white calculator. Y'all know I never leave home without her. So I just did 2,000. Say for instance, you have a $2,000 program and it lasts for 12 weeks. So 2,000 divided by 12. So you're making $167 a week per person. Can you see that? $167 per week per person. Are you able to maintain your household? Are you able to maintain your business bills based on that? Mindset. You have to know and understand that you deserve to be paid for the work that you do. If your boss were to come to you and say, hey, I got this project and I want you to work on this for $167 a week. Really? Really? Really, 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 really? So if that's not acceptable at a job, why is it acceptable in your business? I'm just asking. I'm just going to leave it on out there. But you guys, mindset wise, you have to, are you even pricing your services in such a way? Because a lot of you guys want to be full-time in your business. And that might be why you're not full-time in your business right now. Because God knows, and the guy sitting here looking like, you want to do what? 167? We going to do what now? What you going to be able to pay with that? You can't even pay the phone bill with that. So when Tessa put it in that perspective, I said, you know what? See right there? So some of you guys, you have to make shifts in your mind to know and understand, like I said, that you deserve to be paid. So if your program is $5,000, $7,500, $10,000, whatever it is, you have to stand firm in the reason why you priced it the way that you did. And it is okay for you to have it priced so that you can maintain your household, so you can maintain your business expenses. Why would that not be okay? I'm just asking. So even mindset wise, that was another shift, mindset wise. So you guys, I'm telling you, those are the top 3 things with my clients right now that are doing this, that are closing these $3,000, $6,000, $8,000 sales. So once again, you have to be in that right frame of mind. You have to know and understand that you have to have conversations with people. And then once again, being laser focused. What is it that I'm going to offer? How many people do I want to have in that thing? At what price point do I want to have it? So, and with that mindset, some of you guys, you need to go back and look at your pricing. I'm telling you. And the one thing that Tessa said that made me chuckle, but it's so true. A lot of you guys are frustrated in your coaching business. Well, she wasn't talking about a coach, but I'm going to say in your coaching business because of your pricing. You're underpriced. You're overworking yourself. You're all over social media. You're all over sending these emails. You're blogging. You're live streaming. You're doing all of this stuff, working yourself to death because you don't have your price points the way that they need to be. And so now you're frustrated, mad at God. This ain't working. I don't want to do this. God, what's going on? It's not him. So if you want to see that live, like I said, Tarkessa Colvin, she did that live earlier where she broke down the numbers. Just go look, because when I said y'all don't listen, so go on over there and listen to somebody else and the way she break it on down. I'm just saying. So you guys, that's all that I have for you today. Once again, you guys, I'm telling you, it can be done. You can consistently close $3,000, $5,000, $8,000, $10,000 a week. You can consistently do that, but you have to remain consistent with these things that we were talking about. Remain consistent with it. Okay. And so you guys, if you want a space where for the next 7 days, we are consistently focusing on a goal, the daily revenue, having conversations, our mindset type of thing, join me in my free challenge. It's my 7 days. It's my 7-day. I'm getting ready to tag her in the, let me see if it's going to let me tag her. I'm going to tag her in the comment. Her name is Tarkessa Colvin. So she did a live today on her page. So I just put it in the chat. She did a live today on her page. where she kind of broke that down. And so, you guys, I'm telling you, if you want a space in place where we're kind of journeying together over the next 7 days, it's a free challenge. We're not doing any opt-ins, no sign-ups. We're just doing it over there in my free Facebook group. Once again, my Facebook group is called Highly Successful Christian Female Coaches and Consultants. So if you are not a part of the group, join us. You do have to answer the 3 questions, though. Make sure you answer the 3 questions. And so, what time you go into the group is going to be a post at the top where we're just saying we're day 1. Today is day 1. And so I'm going to go live in the group at about 8:00. It might be earlier than that. I'm trying to stay awake at about 8:00 to just kind of wrap up the first day and celebrate and feedback and all of that good stuff on the first day. So this is just it's 7 days of massive action. So it's huge accountability in a group of 2,000 people. And so right now we're shooting. It's about $111 or $115,000, not 11, $115,000 right now that we are shooting for collectively. Those people who are participating, we're shooting for collectively in the next 7 days. So people have revenue goals anywhere right now from what I saw the last time. Revenue goes anywhere from $1,000 up to about $15,000. That's the range that I've seen so far. So it depends upon where you are in your business, but I do encourage you to stretch yourself. I do encourage you to stretch yourself, that type of thing. Okay? So once again, if you do want to take part in that challenge, join us over there in the Facebook group. That's the name of the group right there at the bottom. If you're not a part of it, go ahead and request to join, answer the 3 questions. If you are a part of the group, you're like, Bev, I don't know what you're talking about. You can either go to the event section of the group, because there's an event section. It's in the event section, and it's at the top when you first go log in. It's in the announcement section, and it'll run you through exactly how we're going to set this thing up. Okay? All right, you guys, thank you so much for hopping on in here. Now, of course, if you want to know how I can support you individually, send me a message. If you want to know how I can support you in your coaching business, send me a message, okay? All right, so if you are a part of the challenge, I'll see you in about an hour over there in the Facebook group. We're going to do our day 1 check-in, type of live check-in. So you guys, thank you so much for hopping on in here. Once again, if you want to know how I may be able to support you, send me a message. All right, you guys, I will see you on the other side of this live. Take care, take care, take care.